Today, Liam and I are proposing new foundational research for Chewy.com, which will explore how pet parents become caregivers in caring for their chronically ill and aging animals.
We'll be focusing on Chewy, an online retailer of pet products that emphasizes customer satisfaction and personalization. The US pet industry is worth $150 billion a year. Chewy's worth $11.1 billion of that. Chewy's mission statement is to be the most trusted and convenient destination for pet parents and partners everywhere. The phrasing of pet parents and partners speaks to the personal familiarity that Chewy aims to invoke, both for pets and for itself as a service provider. That phrasing of pet parents isn't new. More dog and cat owners than ever are identifying themselves as parents of humanized pets, a behavior that some retail watchdogs are attributing to the reticence of working professionals to have children while still looking for something to spoil and love. This is informing attitudes in purchasing. Increased care expectations for fur babies has led to a boom in senior weight management and special needs pet services, which have shown a 20% increase over sales from the last decade. Supplements alone for pets are a $700 million market. This focus on health, longevity, and pet mortality has also greatly changed how consumers purchase pet food, with a much larger emphasis on healthy fare. Pet humanization as a philosophy and in practice is particularly relevant to Chewy, which positions itself as a major pet healthcare supplier as well as for pet parents and partners. According to CEO Sumit Singh, a pet has more needs than food and supplies. There's healthcare. To be able to create a destination to bring everything together is our goal. Just as it takes a village to raise a child, it takes one to raise a pet. Chewy's health products and investments are extensive, including a dedicated pet care pharmacy, Chewy Care Plus, Chewy Vet Care, and Chewy Health.
Given the size of the industry, it's no surprise that competitors like Costco, Walmart, Walgreens, and others are adding new types of competition in the pet healthcare space. And this really requires that Chewy takes another look at the needs of these users in order to make sure that they have the most compelling and up-to-date solutions to those challenges customers face. In order to address this, we have three primary research questions. First, how do pet parents go about researching ongoing treatment options? This can include understanding the specific resources they lean on. Do they go to their vet, friends and family, resources like Chewy, or other spaces that we're unaware of? Second, what guides pet parents' decision making in caring for their aging and ill pets? This includes things like their philosophy in making caregiving decisions, as well as things like budgeting and how they overcome those challenges. Third, what unmet or underserved needs do pet parents face as their pets develop new health requirements? This could include additional services like pet sitting, insurance, emergency telehealth services, or even more broadly, things like therapy. Again, this will be focused on pet parents who are caring for chronically ill animals. The way that we're defining this audience is those who have a cat or dog with a chronic health issue. Second, they consider their pet to be like a member of the family. This is getting at that aspect of pet humanization and reflecting Chewy's core audience. Third, they must require at least one of the following: regular medication, a specialty diet or supplies, or regular visits to a veterinary specialist. And finally, they must spend at least $50 a month on their individual pet.
For our sample size, we were looking at a breakdown of 12 as a total sample, 6 cat owners and 6 dog owners. They'd be recruited via snowball sample because pet owners tend to be in community with one another. From there, they'd be put through a 60-minute IDI, focused primarily on attitude about pet healthcare and other jobs to be done. They'll also be presented with a stimuli, a review of Chewy's senior dog shop. Uh, Given that pet care is an evolving pursuit and it needs to change to meet the needs of the animal, employing IDIs as our primary form of info gathering will afford us a lot of depth that couldn't be achieved with a survey or questionnaire.
Over the next week, we're going to be conducting recruiting and designing our moderation guide so that we can commence fielding in weeks 10 and 11. Analysis should take approximately a week before we move into the reporting phase where we synthesize results for delivery on April 17th.
That concludes our presentation. Thank you, and references are included in the Canva document.